Good day, this is Jnn Sports In 5. I am Denise Walters and we pull off with cricket. Opener KRAIGG BRATHWAITE stroked an enterprising half-century, but West Indies batting wobbled to give Australia the advantage on the opening day of the final test in Australia. Opting to bat first, the Caribbean side finished the rain-hit day at the Sydney Cricket Ground on 207 for 6 with the right-handed Brathwaite top scoring with 85. All-rounder Carlos Brathwaite in his second test was unbeaten on a cameo runner ball 35 and was partnered by wicket-keeper Dinesh Ramdin on 23. Off-spinner Nathan Lyon has been the most successful bowler with 2 for 68. Now, the Dave Cameron-led West Indies Cricket Board WICB has rejected a raft of recommendations from the CARICOM subcommittee for the reform of the regional board. The CARICOM subcommittee had suggested, among other things, the dissolution of the WICB in its present form and the appointment of independent directors to steer the game in the Caribbean. However, in a lengthy response, Cameron took exception to allegations of unaccountable governance and ineffective leadership and stated the report lacked credibility. Despite being banned from bowling internationally, West Indies spinner SUNIL NARINE will end 2015 as the #1 ranked bowler in the world for 2020 cricket and one-day internationals. Fellow Trinidadian Samuel Badri, who last played for the West Indies in 2014, is ranked second behind NARINE on the T20 list. Chris Gayle, that is, who is number 7 on the T20 batting list, is the only other West Indian ranked in the top 10 of the rankings for any of the 3 formats. Still in West Indies cricket, former West Indies Test opener KIERAN Powell is in Florida for tryouts in a bid to be signed by a Major League Baseball MLB franchise. The 25-year-old will be showcasing batting and fielding skills at the IMG Academy on January 13. Powell last played for the West Indies in June 2014. He played 21 tests, 28 one-day internationals, and a 2020 international since his debut in 2009 with 3 centuries to his name. On to football, where action continued on Sunday in the Red Star Premier League, where former champions Portmore United opened up a 3-point lead atop the standings on 37 points following their comprehensive 5-1 whipping of Reno FC at the Juicy Park in Clarendon. Meanwhile, Cavalier got some respite after they returned to winning ways with a 3-0 drubbing of the Red Brigade's Boys Town. Defending champions Arnett Gardens go second on 35 points with a 2-1 win over Cellar Dwellers Waterhouse. Second half, substitute Horace Sharp scored 4 minutes from time to salvage a point for Humble Lion, who played to a 1-1 draw with UAFC. Humble Lion stayed 4th with 23 points, while the point put UA level on 7th place with Reno on 23 points. And relegation team Rivoli United held 10-man Harbourview to a 0-0 draw. In the Monday night encounter, Montego Bay United will be looking to regain the lead when they take on the struggling Tivoli Gardens. Further afield, Real Madrid have sacked Rafael Benitez after holding a meeting over his future, according to multiple reports in Spain. Cuatro Anonda Cero said the members of the club hierarchy were due to hold an emergency meeting to determine whether to sack Benitez on Monday, and both Marca and AS have reported that he has now been dismissed. The 2 newspapers said Zinedine Zidane, currently in charge of the club's Castilla reserve side, is due to take over as interim manager. And finally, Russia are unlikely to return to international competition in time for next year's Rio Olympics, says European Athletics President Sven Arne Hansen. Russia's Athletics Federation was banned by the International Association of Athletics Federations, IAAF, for alleged involvement in widespread doping. An IAAF inspection committee is due to visit Russia in January. The committee is likely to report back to the IAAF Council at the earliest at its meeting in Cardiff, Wales on March 27, less than 5 months before the Olympics. And those were the stories making Sports in 5. I am Denise Walters. Remember, you can watch our live stream at onesportmedia.com. This is Jnn, news worth watching.